Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. We are heading into the second Grand Prix of the season, which is in Spain, because Imola and Portimao are not included in the game yet, so we are going to skip those two races. So last time out, Bahrain was a bit of a shocker. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this hell, but we are going to continue playing through this kind of broken game right now. The bugs have not been fixed, no update has gone up yet, so hopefully that comes soon. We are going to be playing through some freeze frames, some stutters, and then maybe some crashes. Let's hope the game doesn't crash like last time, because Bahrain GP was a stunner and then we had to replay it, and then we had another stunner where we finished P2. So hopefully this time out we will have a more clear drive, a simpler drive, and a less buggy experience. So let's go in. As always, please do consider subscribing using the red button down below and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes up. 62% of you are not subscribed to me at this time. Please do consider subscribing. It is free after all, and you'll be connected when I upload the next episode of F1 2021 My Team, which will continue on this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and let's move on to My Team episode 2. So we have a powertrain department event. Let's go to the event and sort this out.
Could you take a look at this for us, please?
Alright, the powertrain department have recently requested some help to keep progress on track. They're not looking for additional budgeting, but would like some time with Schwartzman to theory test some new ideas. The Schwartzman have time to spare. Let's see right now. He will lose racecraft. Heck no, he needs racecraft.
Thanks.
We're gonna decline. I apologize, but I'm gonna decline that. Alright, so we got some activities to fill in, which we will do. So we have a marketing department event to go to. Let's see.
Address an issue concerning our driver.
So our marketing department have come up with a plan to use Schwartzman to help launch a new range of team merchandise. This will net us some good income, but will leave the driver less time to prepare for the next race. What should we do? Should we launch without him or should we launch with him? So is it going to be 50k cash and a -5 pace? I think we just go pace 5 and cash 20k. Let's launch without him.
To pass on their thanks for helping out.
All right, awesome work, Ethan. So we're moving on to oh god, stop. I absolutely did a madness. We're not doing upgrades, guys. Okay, we have to do upgrades. I absolutely forgot. Oh my god, it's been a while. Absolutely been a while. I apologize. So we need some rear downforce, that's for sure, because last time out we struggled a lot. So let's get this in. Oh, thankfully we have a season break, so we can still get these in. So let's get this in. Rear wing main plane rear downforce, and maybe some front downforce secondary wing flaps. We could do we have, okay, we have capacity to do this. So let's do that as well. Chassis is fully maxed out. Oh, we have new upgrades completed. Okay, gearbox. Facilities wise, we need to upgrade to spec 1. Let's see if the chassis fabrication, build time, or quality control. Oh, yeah, let's do fabrication in the chassis department. Bump that up to spec 1. And we should be good. So let's move on with time. More events, because we put department events on high. Marketing department.
We'd like you in.
F1 are organizing a charity event, and they're asking for teams to make donations to the cause. How would you like to respond? Small donation or big donation? Team acclaim goes up. Okay, let's do a large donation. I don't know. It's bang for buck. It wasn't effective, but we could do with some more acclaim.
As we continue to increase our acclaim, more potential partners become willing to work with us.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. I was going to push for a secondary sponsor. So let's see. I would like to sort by weekly income. Answer at least 2 interview questions during the race weekend. Okay, that we can do. That is quite simple. So let's bring them on and then put them on our livery.
Hey boss, I think we could better manage our time by organising some team activities. Head to the activities screen to see what we have available.
So we have more team activities, personnel development
has requested your input on this one.
Our regular simulation driver has had a medical issue and is having to undergo a surgical procedure. They're going to be okay, but without them, we're struggling to keep up with testing demands. We should consider asking Schwartzman to temporarily step in and help us out with some of these sessions. Oh, is he going to lose focus? Sure, I guess he could do with the extra help, but I mean, focus going down, I think, isn't too bad. Let's see what happens. I'm curious.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So we've got some more elements coming through, some more upgrades. Everyone's morale is on normal. Let's see. We have 2 new downforce upgrades coming through. Drag reduction upgrade is available. Let's do the minor rear downforce stuff, like this one, which will come before the Monaco Grand Prix. Sure, let's do that, and then trigger one of these cheaper ones. Is there a cheaper one? Yep, we can't do any more upgrades. We need some more resource and development points. So let's move on closer to the Spanish Grand Prix weekend. Dang, spark plugs failed. So let's go to powertrain. Let's try to re-trigger this one. Yeah, part failed. We'll get it before the Monaco Grand Prix, which will be important. So we invested the remaining funds on that, and we should be ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. And let's go to the practice session. So I'm about to go into the practice programs, but then it says choose how to play practice session. I can go to track, take to the track in order to complete practice programs and familiarize yourself with the circuit, or do quick practice, which is earn resource points and development boosts without having to drive the practice program yourself. So pretty much we can simulate it, I guess. I'm just going to go to track, and then you guys will see highlights before we go into qualifying. That was pretty cool seeing us interact with our engineers and our staff, but welcome to qualifying in Spain, Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona in Spain. We are going to head on into the qualifying session. Practice session was overall a good success. We played through all 3 sessions because it is useful to get data from each session. Successfully completed all of the practice programs with purple results, so that means top marks, and we got a significant number of discounts for our future developments. So you guys will see on screen right now all the practice programs completed, as well as the perks going onto our car, or rather the development discounts going into our facilities. So hopefully those will come in handy. Hopefully we will be able to really utilize those discounts to the maximum benefit. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. And here we go with qualifying. Seems like a couple cars have already gone out. Raikkonen, Ocon, Norris, and Ricciardo. So both McLarens are out. Our car setup is fine. I loaded one up from a time trial, so we'll drop our fuel load. Aerodynamics is 711 wings, 100%, 55%, negative 2.5, negative 2, 0.06, and 0.2. Suspension is 899936. Brakes are 154, and tires are 21.4 and 23.5 psi on the front and rear. So that should be a good setup to use. Yeah. We're just gonna let time fly. Hopefully we can make it into Q2, unlike last time we got knocked out in Q1. Hopefully we can make it. Let's see, what's our first lap time? P17, 3/10 off of Stroll. Let's see if we can make up some lost time. We need to go back into the garage, don't we? Oh, we still have a lap. Ah, same time. We can't get into P16 somehow. Can we quickly get out one last time? Ah, we're not close enough. 700ths off of Stroll. I think we can do one last lap. This is our last hurrah lap. Let's see. Made a hash of that lap. We are not making it through to the next round of qualifying. We are sitting P17, I think. Maybe lower. I don't know. We'll see. But it was a hard qualifying session, especially with the screen freezes. Absolutely ruins your time. So yeah, it's not looking good for us. And there we go. Q1 session leader is Sergio Perez with a 115 flat, almost. Where are we? We are P17 with Robert Schwartzman disqualified from the session. Let's see, race director, what happened with Schwartzman parked in a dangerous location and he got disqualified. What did he do? I don't know. Lap 2 issue. Robert Schwartzman is at the back. Mazepin, Russell, Latifi, Schumacher, and then myself getting knocked out. We were so close. 1/10, not even, like 700th off of Kimi Räikkönen. But we will start P17 on the grid for the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's see how far up the grid we can go by the end of the race.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix, a race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Daniel Ricciardo and Norris, Leclerc, Sainz, Vettel and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso and Ocon, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, the captain and Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Russell, Mazepin and Robert Schwartzman. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Top 10 finish seems a little unlikely today, but we will see what happens. So we can toggle our personalized race strategy here if we press Y. That's mainly because we did our race strategy practice programs. So let's see what happens if we do 2 soft stints. We can't extend it, can we? So it's going to be a medium to hard. Medium to hard strategy seems like that's the best. We can drop our fuel load ever so slightly, maybe 52 kilograms, try and keep it stable. We can't manage our fuel, so it's going to be quite difficult. By manage, I mean we can't switch the fuel settings on the car, so it'll be a bit of a struggle. So 0.85 liters or kilos extra, or laps extra fuel seems like a good point to be at. So P17 on the grid. I don't know how good we will be. Alright, take 2 of the race. You guys just saw that the game crashed yet again. Codemasters, fix it, because this is getting awfully annoying. Yeah, everything is set. Same strategy, 52 kilograms and a medium to hard seem to be the best strategy for the race, unless there's a safety car like last time, and hopefully the game doesn't crash. So let's get going with the Spanish Grand Prix in Barcelona. Here we go with the race. 5 red lights and it is lights out in Spain, and away we go. With a screen stutter. Poor start from us. Everyone's going past us. That was an absolute horrid start. Gone wide. Hit Russell, I believe. Massive dive bomb on the inside. No wing damage. That's good. Time to make up for lost positions. Up the inside of Latifi to get P17. Oh my god. The stutters are absolutely rancid. They really mess with your flow, so you lose pace, a lot of pace. I'd be surprised if I even finish this Grand Prix. Come on. I'm a lot better than these lot. Come on, come on, come on. Screen freeze again. Game is so bugged. Like, seriously. Codemasters, you're a multi-billion-dollar... Well, I don't know, multi-million probably? I mean, EA is a multi-billion-dollar company, and they own Codemasters, so what the heck are they doing? Jesus Christ, the stutters are insane! Patch 1.04 is the worst. Seriously, why do they have to patch the game? Like, why do I care about the livery of the car? They changed a setting where the livery of the car would glitch the car. Like, the livery won't show properly. They made that edit. They made that, but at what cost? Game is virtually unplayable, mate. Look at this bullshit. Like, look at that massive screen freeze. I'm surprised I'm even competitive with that stuff. Whoa, that was a bad one. Yikes. That was scary. That was a massive freeze. Broken game. What less do we expect from it? The funny thing is, before the patch, everything was fine. And then now it does this BS. Crashes every now and then, crashes like almost every other time I play it.
We're only 2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Yeah, I'm trying to push, but the game is don't get me started. A lot of bad words are gonna come out of my mouth if we start here. Without these screen stutters, I would have unbelievable pace. Okay, more people in the pits. We're staying right behind Raikkonen. Ricardo is just leaving the pits now. Our drive is pretty clinical right now, despite the occasional screen freeze like that. Oh, somehow we got very close to Raikkonen. Well, there goes Ricardo, but I think I can get him here again. Up the inside. Come on. Come on, Raikkonen. I need to overtake you soon. I'm not getting anywhere close to him. And whenever I do, there's a screen freeze that allows Raikkonen to pull away. This is the best opportunity I got, man. Okay, Kimi. Let's tango. Oh. He collided with me! BS!
Yellow flag.
Oh, Max Verstappen is out of the race?
Be aware.
Oh dear.
Incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking.
Wonder why. Ah, come on. How is Giovinazzi running away with it?
In this lap.
Hard compound tires next, and Norris and Raikkonen are fighting it. Whoa! Why are you ramming into me, mate? Can you not see that I am protecting the inside line? Okay, just about made it into the pit lanes. Time for new tires. We're on automatic wing change, so we'll see if we do get a service on that. Highly doubt it. This is a disastrous Grand Prix. Oh, okay, we're getting a wing change. That's good. Come on, boys. Give me a good wing change. Raikkonen overtakes us. That's fine.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on
9.2.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Lando Norris was in the pits too. Come on. Let's try and have a respectable finish to the Grand Prix. We're gonna let Lando pass. Latifi, Schwartzman's just up ahead. There goes Daniel Ricciardo, of course, much faster car. Awfully boring race. I'm just stuck in 17th. Everyone goes past me, and then I get close to Schwartzman or anyone up ahead, and then I immediately get freeze frames. VSC deployed. Can't even hear Jeff. Okay, there he is. Green flag running now. Ay 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 ay. It's looking bad. Stroll and Schwartzman in. Maybe they collided. Front wing damage. We're even getting blue flag now. That's depression. That's pain right there. Letting Perez pass. There we go. Why do I lose traction there? And then all of a sudden gain more. Makes no sense, man. Absolutely makes no sense. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm losing my mind. My sanity's gone with this game, and I'm done with my team for now until they patch this thing. Okay, there goes Lewis Hamilton. Oh, Bottas is coming too. Well, he's not close enough. Get him closer to me and then I will give up space. There he goes. Well, from P2 to getting lapped. This is absolute pain. Pain in Spain. Oh, Schumacher is pit. That means we gain a position. Nice, P14. One position better than what I was expecting. Penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. It's not all too bad. I think this is more representative of our pace and our car performance. Last time out we played the safety car to perfection, and that's why we were so high up the grid, but this is more of a realistic result. We've been keeping a 2-second gap to Russell, so let's make sure that continues until the end of the Grand Prix. It's a decent drive from us. Leclerc is a bit of a shocker for me. 19 seconds ahead of us in a Ferrari. He must be not having a good day today. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the last lap because we've been lapped. Red Bull Sergio Perez wins the Grand Prix. Oh, Russell's doing a final push here. Let's make sure we cross the finish line safely. No penalties, good. Dump the battery, and we secure P14. Quite an interesting Grand Prix.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
A real team effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
But they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Again, champagne, no shower. No champagne coming out of those bottles. What is going on with this game? It's absolutely broken. But yeah, it was a stressful Grand Prix, but we made it through to P14. Here is the result of the Spanish Grand Prix. It's a bit of a mess, this Grand Prix, but we pulled through. Sergio Perez, Hamilton, and Bottas rounding out the podiums. What's happening to Max Verstappen? I'm quite in awe with that result. So Sergio Perez wins it. Gasly, Tsunoda, Alonso, Ocon, Norris, Sainz, and Vettel round out the top 10 points positions. Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Leclerc, myself, Russell, Latifi, Mazepin, Schwartzman, Stroll, Schumacher. Yeah, those are the drivers that finished the race, with Raikkonen and Verstappen not finishing the race today. Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag here, but let's take a look at the standings. So we are dropping down to third after scoring 0 points today. Lewis Hamilton overtakes us and Sergio Perez maintains his lead at the top. Gasly is tied with us now as well. Constructor standings wise, we dropped down to fifth, 19 points in total, maintaining that number. Red Bull leading with 60 and Mercedes on 34. So that seems to be quite reasonable. Aston Martin is, you know, punching above their belt, punching above their weight grade, so to say. So yeah, that is a bit of a shocker, but otherwise I think it's pretty straightforward. Ferrari also a bit low, so we'll see what happens in the next Grand Prix. Well, it's been a chaotic Grand Prix, a very stressful Grand Prix. Game is broken to bits, so many bugs here and there, screen freezes, screen stutters, frame drops, car performance drops. Like whenever there's a screen stutter, my car just loses seconds to the car in front. AI glitches. I don't know what else I can list here. No champagne showers at the victory celebrations. So yeah, the list goes on. The game is absolutely broken. I don't understand how, but we managed to push through. We were doing well earlier and then the game crashed, so this was my second run. I think I did pretty valiantly considering the circumstances. Dropped down to P20 at the start because I got a poor start and then the screen froze, and then that made my start even worse. We managed to punch up to P18 at that turn, and then we managed to climb up further, eventually reaching P14 after a couple DNFs. Anyway, it is what it is. I think this is more reasonable. This is the sort of performance we should be expecting from our car. Last time out was a safety car game that really played out perfectly for us, so that's why we got P2, but it seems like we are mid-table. P14, P10 maybe is attainable, so we will see if we can push on in the next Grand Prix, which will be Monaco, of course. It's going to be an exciting one. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. The Monaco Grand Prix is coming up next, so we will try and play through that unless there is a update in between. Then I'll happily download it and see if it improves the performance of my game. But we will see what happens at the Monaco Grand Prix next time, so please be sure to stick around for that, and please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. Thank you guys, and see you next time.